The story begins with an extraordinary scene in the quiet woods just outside a small town. A brilliant flash lights up the sky, followed by a loud crash that shakes the ground. As people rush outside to see what happened, they are met with the sight of a spaceship, unlike anything they have ever seen. Its metallic surface glows in the sunlight, reflecting hues of blue and silver. The spaceship has landed in a clearing, sending up clouds of dust and leaves swirling in the air. Suddenly, the hatch of the spaceship opens with a hiss, and out steps Zara, an alien girl who looks both beautiful and strange. Her skin glimmers like stars, and her eyes are a vibrant shade of emerald green. She looks around with wide eyes, filled with wonder and confusion. The townspeople who have gathered to witness this incredible event stare in awe. They whisper to each other, trying to make sense of what they see. Zara takes her first steps on Earth, feeling the softness of the grass beneath her feet. It is unlike anything she has ever experienced on her home planet. As she explores her surroundings, her expression changes from wonder to fear. She quickly realizes that she is alone and far from home. Panic begins to rise within her as she hears the sound of engines in the distance. Suspense builds as Zara notices a shadow moving in the sky above. She looks up and sees a dark spaceship hovering ominously, scanning the area with bright searchlights. The ship is searching for her, and she knows she must hide. But where? She darts behind a tree, her heart racing. The townspeople watch from a distance, unsure whether to approach or run away. The fear in Zara's eyes reflects the danger she feels, and they sense her vulnerability. Just as she thinks she is safe, the enemy spaceship lands nearby, and a group of imposing alien soldiers step out. They are tall and fierce-looking, clad in advanced armor that shines like metal. Zara's heart sinks as she realizes they are not just searching for her, they want to capture her. She remembers her mission, to seek help from humans. But now, she feels more lost than ever. In the midst of the chaos, Zara has an advanced AI device embedded in her wrist. This device not only helps her communicate, but also allows her to understand human emotions, something she has never encountered before. As she activates it, a soft voice emanates from the device, guiding her. "Stay calm, Zara. You must find a way to survive." The voice comforts her, reminding her that she is not alone in this alien world. At that moment, she hears a voice calling out. "Is anyone there?" It's Dr. Liam Carter, a scientist who has dedicated his life to studying extraterrestrial life. He has been conducting research in the area and is drawn to the commotion. Zara's AI device picks up his voice, and for the first time, she feels a spark of hope. She remembers the name she heard during her journey, Dr. Liam Carter. Gathering her courage, Zara steps out from behind the tree, revealing herself to Dr. Carter. He is taken aback by her beauty and the sight of an actual alien. "Are you okay?" he asks, genuine concern in his voice. Zara nods, though fear still lingers in her eyes. She points towards the enemy spaceship, trying to convey the danger she is in. Dr. Carter quickly realizes the seriousness of the situation. He notices the enemy soldiers moving closer, their eyes scanning the area for Zara. "We need to get you out of here," he says urgently. He gestures for her to follow him, and she obeys instinctively. As they run deeper into the woods, Zara feels a connection forming with Dr. Carter. He is brave and caring, and for the first time since arriving on Earth, she feels a sense of safety. While they escape, Zara begins to understand more about human emotions through her AI device. She feels gratitude towards Dr. Carter for helping her and a strange excitement for the adventure that lies ahead. Despite the fear that gripped her earlier, there's a new feeling blooming within her, a sense of belonging. The suspense of their escape heightens as the alien soldiers begin to chase them. Will they be able to evade capture? As the sun sets behind them, casting long shadows through the trees, Zara knows that her journey is just beginning. With Dr. Carter by her side, she feels ready to face whatever challenges await them in this unfamiliar world. After escaping from the alien soldiers, Zara feels a mix of excitement and fear. She has never been in a human city before, and she can't wait to see what it's like. Dr. Carter leads her through the bustling streets, and she is amazed by the sights and sounds around her. Bright lights illuminate the night sky, and the air is filled with the smell of delicious food. People rush by, laughing and talking, their faces filled with joy. "Welcome to my world, Zara," Dr. Carter says with a smile. "There's so much beauty here. Zara watches as children play in a nearby park, their laughter ringing out like music. For the first time, she understands the magic of human life. It's not just about survival, it's about connections, love, and happiness. She feels a warmth in her heart, a sensation she has never experienced before. As they walk, Dr. Carter shows her some amazing technology. They use a cloaking device that makes them invisible, allowing them to avoid the watchful eyes of the alien soldiers searching for Zara. Zara can hardly believe her eyes as she watches the world around her disappear from sight. This technology helps us stay safe, Dr. Carter explains. But it's also a reminder that we need to be careful. They also encounter drones buzzing overhead, delivering packages to people. Zara is fascinated by the way humans use technology to make life easier. "Your world is so advanced," she says, her eyes wide with wonder. "It's incredible." Dr. Carter nods, proud of the achievements of humanity. But he also knows that with great power comes great responsibility. Dr. Carter takes Zara to a small cafe where they sit outside. As they sip hot chocolate, he shares stories about human emotions. "Love is what makes us human," he says. "It gives us strength and helps us through tough times." Zara listens intently, absorbing every word. She starts to see how love and kindness bind humans together, making them stronger. Zara reflects on her own experiences. On her planet, emotions are often ignored in favor of logic and strength. But here, she can see how love makes people more resilient, more compassionate. She starts to feel a desire to understand this better. "Can you teach me about love, Dr. Carter?" she asks, her voice filled with curiosity. Dr. Carter smiles, seeing the spark of interest in her eyes. "Of course, Zara. It's a journey we can take together." With each moment spent with Dr. Carter, Zara feels more connected to this strange new world. The magic of human life envelops her, filling her with hope and excitement for what lies ahead. As the sun begins to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, Zara realizes that she is no longer just an outsider. She is becoming a part of this beautiful world where love and strength go hand in hand. With Dr. Carter by her side, she feels ready to embrace the adventures that await them. The excitement of exploring human life is quickly interrupted as the sky darkens. Zara and Dr. Carter suddenly hear the low rumble of engines approaching. Zara's heart races when she realizes that the alien soldiers have found them. "We need to move now," she urges Dr. Carter, her voice filled with urgency. As they dash into the crowded streets, an intense chase begins. The bustling bazaar is alive with energy. People shop, children play, and street vendors call out to customers. But for Zara and Dr. Carter, it has become a maze of danger. Zara clutches her AI device, activating its tracking feature to pinpoint the location of the pursuing alien soldiers. "They're gaining on us!" she shouts, glancing back at the towering figures in black armor. Dr. Carter takes a deep breath and leads Zara down a narrow alley. "Follow my lead," he commands. They weave through the market stalls, dodging people and jumping over crates. Zara feels a rush of adrenaline as they navigate the crowded streets, the sounds of chaos around them. Dr. Carter uses his gadgets to create distractions, small drones buzzing around to confuse their pursuers. As they turn a corner, they find themselves in a more deserted part of town. The distant sound of engines becomes louder, and Zara realizes that the alien soldiers are close. "They're coming!" "What's our next move?" she asks, her eyes wide with fear. Dr. Carter pulls out a small device from his pocket. "This is a cloaking device. It will make us invisible for a short time." He quickly activates it and they disappear from sight. Just as the soldiers round the corner, they slip away, holding their breath as they watch the aliens search fruitlessly. The chase continues, and they soon find themselves at the edge of the city, where a massive open field lies ahead. But there's no time to rest. The alien ship hovering above has deployed drones, scanning the area for any signs of Zara. "We have to move to the forest," Dr. Carter urges, pointing towards the trees in the distance. As they run, the drones swoop down, firing energy blasts that barely miss them. The ground shakes with the force of the blasts, sending dirt flying into the air. Zara uses her AI device to analyze the incoming attacks, helping them dodge just in time. "This way!" she yells, pulling Dr. Carter into a cluster of trees where they can hide. Suddenly, they hear a loud explosion nearby. An orbital bombardment has started, targeting the area around them. Dr. Carter grabs Zara's arm, and they sprint deeper into the forest, away from the chaos. "We need to find cover," he shouts. They leap over fallen branches and duck beneath low-hanging branches as they escape the destruction. Once they reach a thick area of trees, they stop to catch their breath. "We did it," Zara says, her chest heaving. Dr. Carter nods, relieved but aware that they are not safe yet. The alien soldiers will not give up easily. Zara looks at Dr. Carter, determination in her eyes. "We have to come up with a plan. We can't let them catch us." Dr. Carter agrees, realizing that their only chance of survival is to work together and use their skills. They begin to strategize, knowing that the fight is far from over. The air is tense as Zara and Dr. Carter prepare for the final confrontation. The alien army has gathered, and they are more powerful than ever, equipped with advanced technology and weapons. Zara can feel the weight of their presence. They are determined to capture her at any cost. "This is it, Dr. Carter," she says, her voice steady but her heart racing. "We need to give everything we have." Dr. Carter nods, determination shining in his eyes. "We can't let them win. Together we can fight back!" He pulls out the anti-gravity bomb, a piece of technology designed to disrupt the enemy's forces. "This will level the playing field," he explains. "When I give the signal, we need to work together to create a distraction." Zara can see the plan in his eyes, and she feels a surge of hope. As the battle begins, the sky fills with the sound of explosions and the whirring of drones. Zara and Dr. Carter work seamlessly, using their unique skills to fight off the alien soldiers. Zara taps into her powers, unleashing energy blasts that knock the enemies off their feet. She is amazed at how strong she feels, her confidence growing with each successful attack. However, the battle takes a dark turn. In the midst of the chaos, Dr. Carter and Zara find themselves alongside a brave soldier named Bonner. He fights valiantly, but the enemy is relentless. "Stay close!" Bonner shouts, covering them with his firepower. Zara watches as he protects them, feeling a deep sense of admiration for his bravery. But then, tragedy strikes. An alien soldier launches a surprise attack, and Bonner is hit. Zara gasps, rushing to his side as he falls to the ground. "No! Bonner, stay with us!" Dr. Carter calls, his voice filled with anguish. Bonner manages a weak smile, saying, "You have to keep fighting. Don't let them win." His eyes close, and Zara feels a wave of sorrow wash over her. In that moment, she understands human emotions deeply for the first time. Love, loss, courage, and sacrifice, these feelings intertwine to create a bond that is both beautiful and heartbreaking. Zara's heart aches, but she knows she must honor Bonner's sacrifice. She takes a deep breath, channeling her grief into strength. "Let's finish this," she cries, determination burning in her eyes. Dr. Carter nods, wiping away his tears. They activate the anti-gravity bomb, sending shockwaves through the battlefield. The alien soldiers are thrown into disarray, giving Zara and Dr. Carter the opening they need. With a fierce battle cry, they charge forward together, combining their powers and technology. Zara's energy blasts light up the sky, and Dr. Carter's gadgets create chaos among the enemy ranks. They fight not just for their own lives, but for Bonner, for humanity, and for the connection they have built. As the dust settles, Zara looks around at the fallen soldiers, both human and alien. It's a victory, but at a great cost. She turns to Dr. Carter, knowing that this battle has changed her forever. "We did it," she whispers, tears in her eyes, "but we also lost so much." Dr. Carter puts a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "We'll carry their memories with us. Their sacrifice will not be forgotten." In this moment of triumph and loss, Zara understands the true strength of humanity. Their ability to love fiercely, to fight for one another, and to rise again from the ashes of despair. The dust of battle settles, and Zara stands alongside Dr. Carter, taking a moment to breathe in the silence that follows. The alien army has retreated, leaving behind a landscape marked by conflict, but also by hope. Zara looks at Dr. Carter, her heart swelling with gratitude and affection. They have fought side by side, facing danger and loss together. Through it all, their bond has grown stronger, forged in the fires of adversity. "Thank you for standing by me," Zara says softly, her eyes shining. Dr. Carter smiles, a warmth spreading across his face. "I couldn't have done it without you, Zara. You've taught me so much about strength and courage." The two share a quiet moment, feeling the connection between them deepen. It's more than friendship. It's a partnership built on trust and understanding. As they walk through the remnants of the battlefield, Zara realizes something profound. She has witnessed the resilience of humans, their capacity for love and sacrifice. Despite the pain they have endured, they continue to fight for a better future. This realization fills her with a new purpose. "I want to stay," she declares suddenly, surprising Dr. Carter. "I want to be part of this world, to learn and grow alongside you and your people." Dr. Carter's expression shifts to one of surprise, then joy. "Are you sure, Zara? This world can be challenging." She nods, her determination unwavering. "I have seen the strength of humanity, and I want to be a part of it. I want to experience everything: love, friendship, and even the challenges that come with it." The two stand hand in hand, looking out over the horizon where the sun sets in brilliant colors. "You will always have a home here with us," Dr. Carter assures her. "You are one of us now." As days turn into weeks, Zara begins her journey of exploration. She dives into human culture, discovering the simple joys of life on Earth. From laughter-filled gatherings to quiet moments of reflection, she embraces every experience. She listens to stories of hope and resilience, learning about the human spirit and its endless capacity to overcome obstacles. The story reaches its heartwarming conclusion as Zara stands in front of a group of children in a community center, sharing tales of her adventures. Their eyes widen with wonder as she speaks about distant galaxies and the lessons she has learned. With a smile, she declares, "From today, I am part of humanity." The children cheer, and Zara feels a sense of belonging she never thought possible. She realizes that she is not just an alien, she is a bridge between worlds, uniting her people with the humans she has come to love. This new beginning is filled with promise and adventure, and Zara knows her journey is just starting. With every story she shares and every friendship she forms, she steps into her new life, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead.